My husband Tim and I are part owners in Prewitt Co, which is mainly a cattle buying company, but we also run a lot of grass cattle, and we also feed a lot of cattle throughout the Midwest and here in Montana as well. I was raised on a cow-calf operation in Big Timber, Montana, and then went to college at Bozeman and studied ag business and economics, and from there decided I really enjoyed the marketing and advertising part of the business, and so went to Hawkeye West in Billings, Montana, where I worked for a bull stud and did all their marketing and advertising for about 4 years, and then met Tim and moved here to Sidney and have been doing Prewitt Company's marketing and advertising for the last 10 years.
My brother and I were raised on a ranch in Forsyth, Montana, and actually it was challenging because we moved through high school. We moved to 3-4 different ranches. We rented ranches, and it was tough seeing that happen, tough going through that, because Dad would always get established and the ranch would sell or would release. Bringing these kids up in agriculture is definitely a challenge, and it's been a challenge for us because of trying to find a place to raise kids, and we've been fortunate. We bought a little place here 6 years ago now, and our kids are they love it. They enjoy being outside. They love riding horses. They love being around cattle. We moved cows this morning, and both my boys cried all the way to town, according to my wife, because they couldn't help work cows this morning, but they had to go to school and learn something.
We are lucky to have, or very blessed to have, 4 kids: Grady, Garrett, Landry, and Letty. And Tim and I just feel very fortunate, as we were raised in the ag world, but didn't really have a ranch to go home to, either one of us. So this business has provided us that opportunity to raise our kids in the agriculture setting, around cows, around horses, understanding where their food comes from, understanding what hard work means and what it takes, and just general practices of living on the land too. And I enjoy that my boys are starting to already, and girls are starting to figure out grazing practices, and that we need rain in the spring so that we have grass, so that our cows have something to eat, and that we need to have hay so that we can feed them in the winter, and they understand the whole circle of life type of thing, and are able to then bring that into their own life. And it's been very, very fun to watch them grow in it. Our oldest is 7 and our youngest is 1, and all of them are very adventuresome, like to be outside, love their horses, love the cattle, and want to be a part of it. And that, I think, for Tim and I is what it's all about, and is what makes what we do every day, going to the office and working as hard as we can, all worth it.
It's definitely a wonderful way of life, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.